Well, hello everybody, this is Fracture, and I welcome you back to Let's Play Divine Divinity on the PC. I did a little adjusting of the gamma and some other settings there, so I think it might look better on YouTube. YouTube tends to be a little on the dark side for me. If you think it looks worse, leave a message and I'll continue to mess around with it. Otherwise, this is what it's going to look like going forward. So, as we know, the new patch version has fixed the crash that I used to get when I walked through this door, so let's go in here. I have a feeling, though, the cutscene shows real ghosts, not just zombies or undead, and my sword may not be up to the task. It is not an enchanted sword by any means, so we may not be able to hit these ghosts at all. However, let's go in and take a look. Okay, gamma-wise, that looks much better to me. In the previous YouTube video, the priest, as he walks off to the side, looks like he's in pure blackness, in sort of surrounded by light that he's carrying. That's not the way it should look. When I look at it, you can clearly see the whole abbey, the whole church, and yes, the priest is lit up more than the surroundings. If it's still too dark, again, leave a message on YouTube, I'll adjust it again. If I go much further, it's going to look very washed out for me, but I don't mind that if it looks better on YouTube. I can also adjust the brightness a bit when I compress things, but I'm going to wait for comments from the viewers before I try that. So, as I said, I think we may be doomed here if one of those ghosts attack. Yeah. Oh! Well, I appear to be very undoomed. That, you know, given that they are ghosts, I would say my success here is fairly... Uh-oh. He, on the other hand... Okay, well, I hit F5, but clearly I don't have a potion handy. But it's definitely worth the attempt. So what I'm going to do is go through the door, start the cutscene, and then do a quick save. Come back out and maybe adjust some potions or whatnot, and make sure I'm prepared to prepared for this fight. It looks like it's worthwhile. Yeah, so I can see all the way to the top of the screen quite clearly, all the way around, even though it's in the shadows. Okay, I'll do a quick save here. It's a bit of a risk, but there we go. Just gonna pop out. Okay, now, we're gonna have to fight all these ghosts, I guess. How's the old meat diet going? Alright. So I think what happened is I am out of small potions again. Yeah, it would seem to be. It seems a shame to use the large ones. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Well, reload. Now, I can't remember when I did my save. Oh, there's the lick leech. I'm clearly not going to be able to resolve this particular issue without some adjustments. So let's just run away before he comes out of the abbey. It gives me a little confidence, though, that maybe the Haunted Abbey, maybe I should give that a try. I have had one level up. I got a little bit more armor. You know, I don't really want to use these potions, but what have I got assigned to them? I have 12 of them. So So we'll throw F6 on there, and maybe we'll give this haunted abbey a try again. You know, I'm certainly doing better with the corpses and whatnot around here. And we could do a little trial run. It might be worth trying to have... Sorry, excuse me for a second. Might be worth trying to have the blacksmith repair this sword right up to 100% for me. I'm not sure how much that costs, but it'd be interesting to see if it brings back its full power. I still don't know. I suppose I could find out by reading. You know, if a worn weapon is far less effective than a fully repaired one would think. Yeah, and this looks like we have a little bit of a quest here. I'm not sure I want to rob the graves, but you know, look at this. We got some nice stuff here. Pile of gold, plain amulet, well, some rubies and things. And a couple of graves that contain stuff. So obviously some grave robbers have been messing around in the area. So do we rob it, or do we not rob it? I think this does me better. Does me better than my secondary attack. It's better to be alive than spinning while I die. And I was going to maybe have a... yeah, let's... I don't know how much these refill. I'm going to wait until my mana is to the point where I can't cast another heal before I drink that. I think they're still very effective because I have such low magic skill. And it's a shame to waste a potion. Let's see if we can only attract a few of these. Well, not two of them, but at least gave me an opportunity to kill one of them before the fourth one came by. Yeah, we did quite well there. Okay, I guess, yeah, let's, well-crafted shovel, let's go ahead and rob this place. Emerald, ruby, plain amulet, metal ring, cracked spade. Yeah, it'll do. There's some gold there, I'm not going to worry about it. And are we hungry again yet? I don't think so. Can never remember the last time I ate compared to the last time I did a quick save. Well, we're chipping away at the experience here, so I'm going to continue to uncover this area of the map. Now, one of the things I did in the game that got lost, I don't know if you watched the previous video, but I lost about an hour of gameplay and it wasn't too important, so I did sort of an interim video describing what I accomplished, not much, and describing the crash in the Abbey that I've since resolved. But one of the things I did do in that video that was lost was a bit of a disclaimer. I've said it before, but this game, it's fun to play, but as a let's play it can be a little boring because you do a lot of this kind of walking around uncovering the map, doing a bit of sort of farming for weapons and experience. I think on a let's play video it probably comes across as quite boring. It's certainly not boring to actually do it. It's actually quite entertaining, even these slow areas where I'm just kind of walking around cleaning up the black pixels on the map and looking for stuff to kill. It's quite entertaining, but I always fear that it's coming across as very boring, especially when I compare it to some of my other Let's Plays that I really enjoy and always have something going on that's really entertaining, something funny or some exciting battle or something like that. So if you're finding that, I encourage you to, skip over a few of these particular videos in Divine Divinity. Start watching a few videos ahead and see how much progress I've made. I certainly don't mind if you skip. And I'd much rather you watched a few of the videos than none, you know. But I just, you know, watching these myself, I just feel what am I trying to say? I feel like I have to make this disclaimer a few times. You know, every 10 or so videos, just so I feel better about not spending a lot of time editing. Because I think if I edited for a long time on these Divine Divinity videos, I could probably make them really entertaining, cut out all the boring stuff. But I'm not in the mood to do that kind of editing. I spent a lot of time editing the, what was it called? How could I forget? Oh, Borderlands, my Borderlands Let's Play. I spent a lot of time speeding that up. I did post-commentary, I edited out the boring stuff. And I think I came up with a really good product. It's actually, I find it quite entertaining to watch, and I've got some good feedback about it. But for this one, as it turns out, after I've done both kind of post-commentary and live commentary Let's Plays, I really prefer live commentary. It's just so much easier to deal with. So, for the most part, I think my Let's Plays from this point in are going to be live commentary Let's Plays. The editing that's required is almost non-existent. They're just much faster to produce, and as it turns out, essentially what I'm doing is I'm playing the games because I enjoy them anyway.
I don't have enough magical energy to do that.
And as a side effect, I end up with a video I can post. And, you know, with the post-commentary stuff and the editing, it's actually quite a bit of work. You know, for every 10-15 minute video I post, there's probably an hour of playing and an hour and a half of editing. So, anyway, that's a long rambling way of saying skip if you want, and I will put in the disclaimer that yeah, occasionally it's boring, but I'm going to leave it that way. So, after all of that, back to the game. Let's see if we can kill this zombie without getting too much damage. Not really. It's not F5, it's F6. Wondered why I wasn't healing myself. And I've got enough magic that I can actually cast a heal without... I don't want to put it on F5, which is my small heal, because I don't want to accidentally use my large health potions without conscious effort. And of course the large health potions soon enough will become just as... Ooh, that was close. Just as useless as... Oh, these might be good. +1 to defense. Hey, that's not bad. We'll have to take a little closer look at those. I need to keep an eye out for mushrooms as well, because I believe I have... Yes, we have quite a few empty flasks that I can now use. And I see I have one small empty flask. So we can produce these healing potions now. And super healing, of course, I don't want to use yet. So let's keep an eye out. In the past, before I gave myself another point in alchemy, if I tried to use one of these larger empty flasks, the flask would disappear and I would fail at the alchemy. And the flasks aren't cheap. They're not expensive, but they're not cheap. They're certainly cheaper than actually buying a healing potion, but... So what we're on the lookout for now... What's that? Worn scale mail? That's probably not worth it, but there's probably something's going to happen when we go up there. So keep your eye open for red mushrooms. And I suppose I should buy some small empty flasks and start collecting blue. Since I can convert small mana potions into some considerable healing. 4 of them. I'm going to spread them out a bit. Yeah, that'll do. Don't die, don't die. Thank you. Let's see if I'm ready to eat a roast yet. Okay, well, better than nothing. And I will drink a mana potion. Oop, that looks like my frame rate just cratered. So they haven't fixed that. I'll be back in a sec.